Hello. This is a unique video in a sense that I'm suggesting that you develop an exercise for the military officers following this Russia-Ukraine special military operations. And I think most important thing Sun Tzu emphasized for a general, it is that they must be good in understanding the nature of the grounds. The terrain is very important for Sun Tzu. And then you'll find one thing, right? Like Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong is the top strategist. And I think when Mao Zedong first read Sun Tzu Mapping Exercise, right, the war strategies of Mao Zedong, the ideas come from another book, Three Kingdoms, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. And it's only when Mao Zedong read Sun Tzu Mapping Exercise, he said, this guy thinks like me. So it's thinking that's very important. But then, a lot of people didn't realize that Mao Zedong is a very good map reader. In other words, he paused over the map in detail, and from the map itself, he could formulate strategies based on the nature of the ground, the terrain. That's why Sun Tzu said, right, the general, most important, understand the nature of the grounds where you're going to do battle. Now in scroll 11, right, Sun Tzu gave, a segmentation of 9 types of ground, a typology. And what is interesting is that for each type of ground, he mentions the appropriate strategy, the appropriate stratagem, so to speak. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to suggest that 2,500 years have passed since the Art of War was written. But then the approach, the procedure, the process, the protocol remain the same. And that is, get a map and study in detail. You notice, even during that period, the king would have within his palace a model, at least a map of the terrain, as far back as 2,500 years ago. In some cases, they even do a mock-up, a 3D dimension of the nature of the ground where the battle is going to be fought. Now, so in other words, the ground must have been mapped, should be mapped out clearly before the battle. And then in the modern world, we have got Google Map now. We've got technology that enables us to have a detailed study of the map and the contours. And then we do the second step really is, having studied the map, got a map in detail, you draw the perimeter of operation that is favorable to you. Perimeter operation. Don't choose a perimeter operation whereby you be outgunned, you lose to the enemy. Then number 3 is segmentation. How do you segment that terrain, that broad area, into various components and parts? And then you may group together. This place is same, similar, and then from there, for each type of segment, you then work out what is the right stratagem. Now this is a very important step to do.